Hello me ducks, it's Simon here, welcome to the Hermit's Cave. So, I've got 2 weeks off work, which has been a long while coming. I normally just take a few days, a week maximum, but it's been a very busy start to the year and I decided to book a full 2 weeks off and just not have any firm plans as such. And I thought I'd do some vlogging because it's not very often I do vlogging. But whenever I do, people always say they like it. And so, yeah, just to change things up a bit, I thought I would do a little bit of what I get up to over the next 2 weeks. For the first week, which is this week, I'm gonna go and house sit for somebody and look after their dogs. They're going away. And I've got 3 days of just downtime. I'm taking some books, Calling Us Home, which is by Chris Lucichow. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm also taking The Last Leaf. I'm taking some decks with me, and I'm just going to have a few days getting lots of dog walks in, lots of doggy cuddles, watching Sky TV because I don't have Sky TV, just having some downtime. And then it's the bank holiday weekend. We've got Good Friday coming, Easter Sunday, Bank Holiday Monday. It will probably rain because it always rains over Easter Bank Holiday weekend. But if not, I'll go out and about as well. And then on the second week, I'm going to see Becca over at Becca Tarot Night Owl. You all know Becca if you follow me anyway. She's been a friend of mine for a number of years now. But I'm driving down to Oxford and spending a couple of days with Becca. So I'll probably do some filming there as well. So sit back, grab a cuppa, and let's see what I get up to. So I'm dog sitting this week for Holly, the little blonde dog there looking at me, and Lucy, the black lab. Their owners were away for a few days, so I'm house sitting and dog sitting. They're as good as gold. And we've had some long walks. We had a walk last night, we've got a walk this morning. We'll have another one tonight. And I can see why people have dogs. They're so full of love and affection. It's great. Come on then. Holly. Morning. This is day 3 actually. I've not done a lot of filming while I've been dog sitting because there's not been a lot to show you. And now I've turned the camera on, they're being really good. But to get to this country lane and the fields, you have to get past a very busy main road. You can probably hear the traffic. And if Celia is watching this on the Barefoot Pagan, I don't know, you make it look so easy. Mind you, you've only got Miss Lou, and Miss Lou seems very easy to control. She just trots along, whereas Lucy, the Labrador here, pulls you constantly. She takes me for a walk. Holly is just more inquisitive, has a nose into everything. Is it a nose or is it a snout? But anyway, I'm enjoying the first week of being on holiday off work. I'm not from a million miles away, it's only about half an hour's drive from where I live, but still nice to have a change of scenery. I've been left lots of delicious food in the fridge for dog sitting, which has been nice. Weather has been wet overnight, but it's nice and fresh this morning. It's lovely. And it's nice to get away from the city for a little bit, hear the birds, which I'm sure you can hear. Get lots of doggy cuddles. Oh dear, we've got a situation going on here. I freed myself. I could see Miss Lucy here pulling me and taking me feet first along the fields, because she has this habit of wrapping me up, don't you? Anyway, hope everybody's doing okay. Next week I'm going to Becca's for a few days to see Becca, so I'll continue doing some filming then. But just thought I'd share my morning with you, because it's cloudy and overcast, but there's a beautiful dawn chorus. So I'm back. I've just put the kettle on. 2 minutes after filming that, guess who pulled me down the grassy verge? I landed in a heap at the bottom in a bed of nettles. Yep, Miss Lucy with her pulling power. I went A over T, didn't I, Holly? A over T into a grassy verge. So today we're in Newark, and look at this I'm just seeing as I'm looking out the window. It's like a building with a witch's hat on the roof and a star. I don't know what that's about. I'm here with my mate Tony, so hello. Tony's not having a cup of tea. I'm just having a coffee. And then we're going to go and explore the town of Newark.
Kid here having a nails done.
Little buildings are nice.
Oh, we'll go right in,
Even the Morrison's quaint.
no, it was a big to do because it had to marry in.
Look how lovely this town is. Let's get down. It's just a room. At least it's not full of catacombs.
Yeah, some sort of. Over this way. Oh God, what's the
Everything's shut there.
I'd imagine that's the COVID effect, isn't it?
Oh, a little cafe. We should have had lunch there. Looks lovely. Steampunk. Steampunk. That's the genre.
Steampunk.
Steampunk. Have you not heard of steampunk?
No.
Look at this cute little, the Prince Rupert. It's a pub. It's gorgeous. This is such a nice little town. With a painted elephant.
just open when I was leaving. Yeah, good,
Now.
We can't get out this way at all.
Walking on the front. Back up where we just.
So this is the train.
want to go here?
We need to have some people.
Don't they have a toilet? They should do.
No, I know it's a coffee shop there. A little setup.
Let's have a look.
Everybody for a piddle like this is true. Oh, don't take your photos of me. Yeah, I'll tell you now.
Nice little bit of lunch.
It's just full of absolute loons.
Nice little cafe.
No, thank you for the team very much.
Now we've come to a garden and home centre. Huge. Never been here before. Good morning everyone. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. That noise is the motorway. I'm at a service station. Just called to get a coffee and some breakfast. It's about 8 o'clock. I set off about 6:30. I'm on my way to Becca's. I've got just over an hour to go. But yeah, so far the journey hasn't been too bad. And I'm hoping to be there for about 9:30. But it's a beautiful, beautiful start to the day. Look at all these birds as well in the trees.
He's over there.
This is very meta because Becca's filming me as I'm filming her.
Yeah.
I'm on all fours because I'm waiting for the dogs.
Okay, I've put these in the bedroom because they, just give Simon a chance. Okay, right, come on then you two.
Hello.
Who's that?
Hello. It's Louie and Mabel.
Oh my God, I know. Uncle Simon's
Oh,
here.
Mabel's getting a toy.
Oh, yeah. Who is it? Oh, well, we've got two happy dogs now. So, there we go. So, my shopping came this morning
Yay.
and I thought I'd better order one of these.
So it's for human
It
consumption.
is for human consumption.
Not for doggy consumption.
No, not for dogs, not for you. It's human grade.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's a posh one too.
That looks
no
lovely.
added sugar.
That's a huge jar for peanut butter.
I know. That's what I thought. 450 grams.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yay. So those of you who've been watching us for a while will know that Becca served me for breakfast once peanut butter for dogs.
Correction. I didn't serve you it. There were 2 peanut butters in the fridge. A human one and one called peanut butter.
I only saw that one.
And he spread it on his toast. You know, I had to tell
As
him
you do.
after. But anyway, so I got well prepared this morning. We're going to have sausage casserole.
Ooh, so I haven't had
tea.
sausage casserole since I was a kid.
Sausage casserole for tea with mashed potato and garlic bread.
Garlic
bread.
garlic and
And
bread.
dirty bastards. No one's going to know what the frick that means.
Just Google Peter K garlic bread.
Yeah. so I'm all organised. I've just boiled the kettle, but
I might have one. This has gone cold.
Yeah,
I
go
bought
on,
this
look. I've got
an
you.
hour ago, over
Yeah.
hour and a half ago.
you got cappuccinos.
Oh, cappuccino being spoiled.
Look at this. But it's only Nescafe, which is downgraded from Simon's coffee. Look, you can't see his face, but it's a picture.
Nescafe is a swear word for
It's
me.
gold, Nescafe gold.
Oh. That means they add 5p more to the price.
Get it drunk.
There's Becca being a conscientious dog owner, picking up a dog poop. We're out taking the doggies for a little walk. I've got Lucy, who's really tugging and pulling today.
She'll probably want to do one there.
I've just called her Lucy instead of Mabel. That's because I've just called her Lucy instead of Mabel. Because I've had Holly and Lucy last week.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And it's Lucy who tugs. She pulled me down a grass verge, you know.
Did she?
Yeah, I ended up in a bed of nettles at the bottom.
Not funny, really, is it?
I laughed to myself. Yeah, she's got right pulling power.
Here we are.
In the woods.
In the woods, yeah. Daylight this time.
Yeah,
Normally come round here in the dark.
to do our ritual.
Do our rituals, our burnings. we set shit alight in here.
Do you remember last summer we found the remains?
We did.
Almost a year before.
Yeah. So far, the police haven't caught up with us though. I don't think there are any remains today.
2 years on.
Yeah. You never know. Still, look on the bright side, Simon. Life in the UK and you interact 25 years, you get out in 15.
For good behaviour.
Yeah.
Look at the birds.
They have to sniff Uncle Simon. Every nook.
There was a comma there. They have to sniff, comma, Uncle Simon.
Oh, shit. Shit.
They don't have to sniff me.
No, they do. Although Mabel does.
Mabel does.
Yeah, but only your face.
Becca's doing lunch, look.
Look at this. It's a naughty lunch.
Vegan cheese and salad cobs
Yeah.
with some cheesy Doritos.
They're the best. Like it's our whole time is going to revolve around food.
Being rude. Now bite your tongue and eat your food.
What you do for all day?
She teaches me.
So tell me this. What does she take?
So we just got back from our walk. Becca's about to... What film did we watch? We watched a
Gretel
film.
and Hansel.
Gretel and Hansel. It's quite good.
At least you
So
didn't
Becca's
think it was shit like normally. Normally you sit there, either nod off or get all the way through it and I'll say, did you enjoy that film? He went, no, I thought it was shit.
No, this was okay. It's not one I'd watch again, but
Why didn't you tell me?
it was good. And there's the woods, look, just at the back. Look at that. This is what Becca's house looks onto, the woods where we've just been walking. Gorgeous. It's a lovely spring day today. Really nice. Early morning cuddles for Miss Mabel. won't look when the camera's on her. Oh. Who's that? Who's that? Too close, too close. Oh, she wants licks. She couldn't get any closer if she tried. I think she's wanting to get up. I think you wanted to get up, aren't you? Miss Mabel here. So we're getting ready to do the live, aren't we?
We are.
In an hour or so. So we're doing a live from Becca's. And we've just had a chippy tea. Friday. It's the law in the UK.
Chips and curry sauce I had.
I had fish and chips.
Mabel and Louis had some fish.
I love that light. Looks like it's one big glow on here, but there's a little, I've touched it and it's made it a little bit how it looks. So yeah, so it's already getting dark. It's about 7:30, I think. Oh no, 10 past. Mabel next to me. Peeping. So it's been a lovely few days. We've watched films.
Yeah, Captain Phillips this afternoon.
Captain Phillips, and that thing about Gypsy
Rose Blanchard.
Yeah, the documentary about her. What did we watch yesterday? Peter Kay live.
Oh, we watched lots of Peter Kay live. That was fun. And then we watched. Oh, you watched the Gretel and Hansel.
Oh
film,
yeah, yeah.
Which you did. I haven't showed you one shit film this time, have I?
No, it's the first. It's a record. I did say Gretel and Hansel isn't something I'd watch again, but I'm pleased to have watched it. It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Captain Phillips was good.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we have it. I'm off. Becca's in a PJ still. Gorgeous day. Heading north for the next few hours.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Yeah, see you
Oh, we've got an idiot in the car park. So I'm at Northampton services, about an hour away from Becca's and about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from mine. So I'm just having a loo break and perhaps grab a coffee. But yeah, the delights of Northampton services. Pull, it says in great big letters pull, so what do? I push. Costa. Oh, there's a Costa. All set. I used to work in one of these. I've worked in one for 10 years. A motorway service station. Hey ducks. So I'm home. It took me about... I got home at 11:30, so what's that? 8:30, just under 3 hours with a 15-minute stop. So yeah, wow. So that's 2 weeks off work. Isn't it incredible how quickly time goes when you're off work? I was talking to Becca this morning and I said, Yeah, that happened on Tuesday. I had to go into work and interview somebody, and then I realised it was a week last Tuesday, just because of, you know, how time is strange. But I love my job, so I don't ever complain because I've got a fantastic job, and it's a privilege to do what I do. But still, it's nice to have that balance of having a bit of downtime as well every so often. Yeah, so what other things have I done? I mean, it's been a balance of having some downtime, some rest, because I've not had a holiday since Christmas. Reading books. This was the book that I mentioned at the beginning. So I'm slowly making my way through this. I'm not a huge book reader because of the ADD stuff. So I have to take it in small bites. But this is phenomenal. This is As the Last Leaf Falls. I did show it when I got it. And now I'm halfway through. It's by Christopher Hughes, I knew Christopher Hughes from the Celtic Tarot, which I love, often called the Schlong deck. But it's his journey from being a teenager and his kind of career path into working in mortuaries, in morgues, at hospitals, and kind of even from a teenage year, his fascination and curiosity around death and dying. And then it flips into his pagan path, his pagan beliefs, and how the two worlds meld together. And there's some lovely anecdotes in there of people's stories, his stories. And yeah, it's just a great read. I also got this huge book, Witchcraft. Now this is part of a series, and I saw it on Giselle, the lovely Giselle's channel. It's by Tashin, and it's the Library of Esoterica. I'm going to get one a month. They're about £25, which is really good. And these books are beautiful. If you can show you some of the pictures. I'm doing this under a slanket. I can't be bothered to set everything up at my desk. But it's a real beautiful, it's kind of like what you would, it's not a lot of text, there's lots of pictures, but it's kind of like what you'd expect to find on a coffee table or something like that. So yeah, so I've been reading some of that. And yeah, what else? During the rainy days, I've watched some TV. So I've watched all 5 series of Luther. I tend to do that as well. If I find something I really enjoy, I'll watch and watch and watch. I binge watch it. So there was a couple of days in the last 2 weeks where it was throwing it down with rain. Couldn't go out anywhere. So I got under my blanket and got a nice big mug of steaming tea or coffee and just watched Luther. So I'm going to watch the film tomorrow, which dropped on Netflix about a month ago, just to see what happens next. But I can highly recommend it if you like thriller and you like police, crime, detective type stuff, but it's edgy and dark. Then Luther is a great one to watch. And while I was away, the first week, dog sitting for my friends, if you've got Sky, I watched a town called Malice, which is set in the 80s. And that was okay. It's not brilliant, but I loved it for the soundtrack, if I'm honest. So yeah, back to work on Monday. I've really enjoyed having 2 weeks off. Thanks for dropping in and watching. I'm going to prepare now for my interview with Ramon from the channel Moon Scarab. I'm really looking forward to having a chat with Ramon. He's somebody I've spoken to for a good 18 months or so now, and now he's got a channel and it's a brilliant channel. So I'm looking forward to talking to him and sharing him and his channel with the community. So hopefully if this uploads this afternoon, you'll be able to jump on and see that at 7 p.m. Thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time, go in peace, namaste, and blessed be.